Hi, I'm 𝗬𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈 and I help people to raise their natural energy. One of the things that I have found to be such an energy drain for myself is having to do things that all of a sudden showed up. And some of those things were things that would show up every single year. And so I decided that I would start on a huge piece of paper to start writing down every single thing that I do. And it took me about 5 weeks to do this. I share this idea with you because it's something that has revolutionized my life and has completely changed my energy flow. After I took all of these different things and I wrote them down, so I had an area for birthdays, right? Because it happens every year. Oh, and then there are the religious holidays that happen every single year. For me and my family, Christmas Eve is the most important, the most sacred. And so put those on there. Oh, and then no matter where you live in the world, there's going to be some type of a tax day. That's going to happen. And I'm guessing that you're going to want to have some preparation for that. So begin to put these pieces on there. Do you vacation? Do you get away? Even if it's only a weekend, put it on there. Write those pieces down. And then after I had everything and it felt like I had pretty much everything out, I then got a second large piece of paper, folded it up into sixths. I didn't draw any lines on it. You can draw lines if you want. I chose to not draw lines because some things happen at the end of a month and the beginning of the next. I didn't necessarily want to have a line going through it. This for me was still fluidity, right? It was still the placement of these things. And so my birthday's in January. So in January, underneath January, I wrote down birthday. And then for us, where I live, taxes are in April. I don't want to wait till the last minute to do taxes. I want to get them done by the end of a previous month. And so I put that on there as well. We have a time that we love being together as a family. That definitely goes on there because you see, friend, if I don't make space for these things, they're for sure not going to happen. Now, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be at all the family events. But like I said, if they're not on the calendar for sure, they're not going to be in my mind. It's not going to happen in terms of my scheduling of what's going to happen. When I finally had all the things written down at about the time of year or so that they happened, I then began to come to the concept of Christmas Eve. How could I possibly make it be less energetically draining? You see, friend, I had done what so many other people were doing, maybe still are, and maybe it works for them. That's great. It didn't work for me, which was give everybody Christmas gifts. Darren Hardy shared a concept that instantly spoke to me. The idea of Christmas gifts are just for the immediate. All of the work associates, everybody out that's not in this immediate, everybody else gets Thanksgiving gifts, Thanksgiving cards. Because that's the time of year that I'm really thankful, and it's set aside to be really thankful. When I shifted all of that into November, it changed December radically for me. And now I got that childlike expectancy again. The desire to wake up on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning and the day after to be with family, because I had the energy, the emotional energy to be present. Friend, I'm just asking you and encouraging you to look at your schedule. And is there a way that you can begin to put things in an order so that you can allow your energy to flow differently? If you are looking for daily encouragement, I invite you to follow me on Instagram at 𝗬𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈.